They thought they could silence my sunlight with a coat of paint. But when the lights went out across the neighborhood, everyone finally saw who truly held the power. For years, I lived peacefully in my cabin, powered entirely by solar. My system wasn't just for me. It fueled the neighborhood's security too. From the cameras at the gates to the street lights and alarms, all of it ran from my panels. Everyone knew it saved the HOA thousands. Everyone except Karen, the president. Karen hated it. She couldn't stand that I had something she couldn't control. At every HOA meeting, she called my panels an eyesore. But I ignored her. I knew the system was legal, my bills were paid, and most importantly, my land wasn't under their control. One Monday morning, I stepped outside to check my system. My heart sank. Half my panels were smeared with thick gray paint, brush strokes across every cell. And there, in my driveway, stood Karen, her car splattered with the same paint, roller in hand. She smirked and said, "Problem solved. Your panels are a violation of community standards." I clenched my jaw. She had no idea. Those panels weren't just mine. They powered the neighborhood's entire security system. That night, half the system failed. Lights flickered out one by one. The gate keypad stopped working, and security cameras blinked off. By midnight, the entire neighborhood was in darkness.
Within 2 days, reports came flooding in. Packages stolen, strangers walking through yards, alarms failing. The HOA panicked. People were scared, and all fingers pointed toward Karen's leadership. At an emergency HOA meeting, Karen tried to cover her tracks. She called it a malfunction, promising quick repairs, but the neighbors were restless, demanding real answers. That's when I walked in. I dropped photos on the table. Karen standing over my vandalized panels, roller in hand. The room erupted. Gasps filled the room. One neighbor whispered, "She's the reason we lost security." Karen stammered, desperate, but I cut her off with the signed contract proving the HOA relied on my system. The HOA's insurance company launched an investigation. When they confirmed it was willful vandalism, they refused coverage. Karen herself was held personally liable for tens of thousands of dollars in damages. I had my panels professionally cleaned and upgraded. Once the system came back online, neighbors began thanking me directly. Even those who once hated the panels admitted they relied on them. Under pressure, Karen stepped down as HOA president. Rumor has it she even sold her house to cover the damages. She vanished, while the community finally saw who truly kept the lights on.